Hi guys, Christina Consalvo here with your WOD for Monday, March 9th. I hope you all had an awesome weekend. I'm sure you did with all those shakes that have come out in our all-in challenge, which I'm super excited about. And I'm fired up because on top of that, I just got back from No Limits. If you've been, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't been, get there. I mean, my mind, there's so much going on. All I can say is get there. I will share with you a few things that I learned and why it is important to get there, and a few takeaways that I had from it. Um, One, you get to learn how to manage your time and not get overwhelmed. Advocate's fun, don't make it overwhelming. They teach you that. Learn how to communicate better. That's huge for me. Learn how to read your reports and numbers. Again, I'm not a numbers person, so that was really big for me to learn and really important to get to where I want to go. I have to measure it. Um, and then you learn from millionaires who have been there and done that and got the t-shirt, right? So, you know, I can sit through 4 years of classes like I did in school, and nobody was willing to teach me how to be rich because they weren't rich. They didn't know how. But if you go to No Limits, they're going to teach you how to do that. So that's a few takeaways from that. And then another quote, I wrote like a million notes, but one that just stood out to me I want to share with you is, "You're better than you think you are. Stop getting in your way." So Brian Dodge was the speaker. Look him up. He's great at No Limits. And I just wanted to share that with you. But my WOD training today is actually not about No Limits. I just couldn't help but talk about it because it's so awesome. But it is turning a negative into a positive, which is key to a lot of things in life, not just our business. But if you do this in your business, it's gonna generate some really good business for you. It's gonna be a really good thing. So I want to share with you an example that actually I came across today. This new distributor who, when we talked last, she was actually interested in getting to advisor, but physically she couldn't afford to get there. They're in some pretty bad debt. So we talked about working our way there. Well, today she got her membership and she got her challenge, and she texted me back, and she was a little, maybe there's miscommunication again. I'm working on my communication. We had a misunderstanding about the exact cost of everything, and she was worried. She said, "Oh man, I might have to return it. My husband's going to be so mad." And I said, "Well, you know what? Tell your husband that this is your opportunity to help him with the bills." Because she was telling me how stressed out they are. So why have that stress in a relationship when you don't have to have it? So then she said, "Yeah, yeah, that's right. Maybe I'll share that with him." And then she kind of started to backtrack and was like, "I don't know, he might make me return it." And I said, "Look, share with him that you have a friend who's a stay-at-home mom now because of this opportunity, and that's what you want to continue to be, and you don't want to have to get a job." And she said, "You're right." She said, "That's it." And I said, "Look, girl, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So you guys are going to be stressed out forever if you don't do something now." And she said, "You're right." So that is taking a negative situation, like, I don't have this money, my husband's going to be mad, to, we don't have this money now. This opportunity is going to allow for us to make that additional money so that we don't stress and fight and argue over finances again. That's just one example of turning a negative into a positive. There are several different ways to do that, and I'm sure you guys can come up with like a million examples, but that's just one way. And here's the thing, when you put positive thoughts in people's brains, it gets them to start thinking, you know, a lot about, uh, there's a lot, I mean, in my experience, a lot of people I've surrounded myself with, it's, you can't, I can't, I'm held back by this. But when somebody tells you you can, the wheels kind of start turning. And you're like, well, maybe I can. Why don't I get told that enough? So be one of those people that says you can. Be one of those people that's a positive in somebody's life. And when there's a challenge, we get paid for solving problems here, guys. Welcome the challenges. Enjoy them. You will get paid more the more challenges you overcome. Okay? So help somebody think differently. Advocare is all about thinking differently and being a difference maker. So help somebody see that, because this is new. Because I'm sure I'm not alone where a lot of people say you can't do this and you can't do that and you've got this limitation. This is holding you back, right? Okay? So say, Instead of I can't, how can I? And be that person that opens up their mind and gets the wheels turning. So, long story short, this girl, I said, look, just check out the income video. I know you said you were interested and you hadn't even seen the income video yet. And let's talk, okay? Let's get money in your pocket before your challenge arrives so there is no stress. And she said, checked out the video. I mean, like, I don't know, an hour after we talked. She said, I checked out the video. I'm fired up. When can we talk? Right? So we got a call set up tomorrow with my leader because the success system works. Don't not use the success system. It works. So that's what I got for you guys. Go to No Limits. Enjoy these mint chocolate brownie shakes. I have tasted them myself. If you haven't, they're a thin mint Girl Scout cookie without all the negative, like nasty, bad, unhealthy stuff because, we want to be fat and looking good. So I'm just fired up for you guys. And then, open somebody's world, open their mind, turn those negatives into positives, whatever they are. And if you need help doing that, I I have learned from my cousin Raven. She has taught me how to do that so well. So reach out to either of us. We're here for you. And you guys are champions. Have a great start to this week. Bye bye.